Hello, welcome to the Steve Kayla Show. I'm really pleased that you're listening and you're here. How are you? Are you okay? Are you on the toilet? Are you enjoying yourself? This episode is a good episode, and it's the introduction of our new producer, George, who will be helping try and get us out there. I just want to quickly say before the episode starts that if you enjoyed this episode, please consider clicking the follow button on Spotify, leaving us a review. It means a lot, and let us know that you've done it, and we'll thank you personally. We really appreciate it. That's all I wanted to say. I'm not gonna get in your face anymore. Start the episode. Hello, welcome to the Steve Kayla Show. I'm Steve Kalis. I'm joined, as always, by Kevin Harris. Kevin, are you with us?
I'm just about, mate, yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's having technical difficulties, but fear not, because today we're introducing a very special new member of the team. We have got ourselves a producer. So I'd like to introduce to our audience, Producer George. Producer George, how are you?
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm very good. I'm pleased to be here. See how much these guys can make me laugh. Oh,
are you nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you sound lovely. You look great.
Thank you.
So George's role, for the most part, is to take a lot of the stress and pressure off my brain whilst I'm trying to record. He will be the sort of keeper of the content and questions and stuff that we need to sort of stay on track, so that Kevin and I are free to be charismatic in our usual sort of charming selves. So that's George going forward. So Kevin, I have a question for you. You're sat on your sofa at home, minding your own business, when a portal opens above you and transports you to medieval England. All you have on you is the stuff that you typically have in your pockets day to day. How do you survive?
How do I survive?
How do you survive?
Just wander to the nearest pub. It's no different than what I would do in a normal place.
Yeah, but what about all of the inevitable Black Death and gonorrhea you're going to get en route to the pub?
I'm pretty sure I'm covered with one of them.
What, you've already got gonorrhea?
Black Death, yeah.
Right. What I've always thought is I would always have a lighter because I'm a smoker. So I would go village to village as a wizard. You know what I mean?
And you'd be burned.
No, I'd be doing the burning. I'd be doing the burning, Kevin.
Yes.
I'm the man with the lighter.
Maybe your hair, but then you get burned at the stake with your own lighter there, mate.
You're going to get burned at the stake. If anything, they're going to worship me as a sort of god. A sort of...
I think so, do you?
Yeah, perhaps.
I would go looking for a dragon.
Kevin, you lit this. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, you can always say that we know in hindsight that people that say they vanquished dragons became sort of folklore heroes. So you could always go, roll up at a pub. You sort of sidestep the gonorrhea and the Black Death. You get to the pub and you go, oh bloody hell, just killed a dragon.
I'll show them a video from Game of Thrones on my phone and be like, see, dragon.
Oh yeah, and they go, you've trapped it in that little box.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Famous forever.
So Kevin, let's just catch up for a minute, because you and I spent some time together recently on a all-dayer. Now, it didn't quite manifest. It didn't quite go the entirety of the day, mostly because of your lack of stamina and enthusiasm. Is that how you remember it?
I don't think that's how anyone remembers it, is it, Stephen?
I found it really difficult. It wasn't the alcohol that got to me in the end. It was the fatigue. You know what I mean? It's just knackering. It's just drinking from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. I tore a pub apart with my karaoke skills, if you remember.
I can't believe you made us go there. I really can't.
This pub, George, you won't believe me, mate, but honestly, Kev will vouch.
Do you remember
the
Sun Inn, George?
The what, sorry?
Do you remember the Sun Inn?
Like a cozy little pub?
No,
it was not. No. Okay. I'm trying to think of anywhere that would be equally.
Let me tell you, George, I don't know if you've ever seen Glastonbury Festival, but the crowd was not unlike that, right?
It's the type of pub that would have appeared on a Danny Dyer thing where he's like, this guy's a geezer, but they're the salt of the fucking earth, isn't they? It was the dingiest pub we've ever been in.
It was off the beaten path a little bit, wasn't it? We really had to search for it. But once we got there, maybe 10,000 people, George, maybe 11. And as soon as I got to the mic, everyone was crying, frankly. That's what they were doing.
You made me leave an excellent heavy metal pub because you wanted to sing. Actually, you made me walk all around Weymouth to find out turns out, right by said heavy metal pub.
Right by where we started.
Yeah.
But I didn't get great vibes in that pub because the bar staff just seemed to instantly take a dislike to me.
Yeah, they instantly took a dislike to your drink choice and then just went in on you.
Yeah, and it was cool. But we had a good time. It was just maybe a couple hours too long. I went for a nap in the train station whilst Joe was still drinking. So that's sort of how that ended.
I enjoyed it. I had a really good day. You only went AWOL briefly.
Yeah, a much needed nap. And then when we got on the train, I was 2 or 3. What are they called? Carts?
Yeah, it's for cars.
Carts, yeah, 3 ahead of you because you're all being annoying and drunk. I don't want to snooze like the old dad that I am.
Nobody was being annoying and drunk. Everyone was just sat down. The only annoying bit was Josh trying to hand out those fucking magnums, which is the worst tasting drink I think I've ever had.
Yeah, he's been very aggressive in that. Very aggressive. But yeah, so that's what we've been up to sort of collectively. Kevin, I'd like to get to a sort of fan favourite section now where we answer sort of nebulous questions. But these are coming, it's a different sort of format this time because you and I, we don't know the questions. And producer George is going to read them to us. So, Kevin, if you're ready.
I'm never ready, but go for it.
Excellent. Producer George, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Let's have the first question.
Okay, we're going to start off with a nice and easy one. Do you eat or drink soup?
Oh, why? Why eat? What's eating about it?
Because
what defines it?
About it is it was a solid thing, and you just puree it.
So was ice.
Do you eat or drink a yogurt?
Yeah, that's a
same thing.
Well, I would say yeah, but how are we defining eating here? Surely the chew is the critical aspect.
Well, I do chew some soup because there's bits in it. Or are you just literally Heinz tomato soup and that's all you ever eat?
Kevin, you're lucky if I have soup. If it's not peanut butter sandwiches. If it's not peanut butter sandwiches, I don't want to know.
White bread, no crust?
Oh, you eat soup. Yeah. You don't crust. Ugh. And I would say, I'm going to go fucking maverick. I'm going to say you drink soup. And the fantasy that you eat it has gone on for too long. And the buck stops here, everybody.
Okay, I'm going to get some Heinz Big Soup and I'm going to watch you drink it.
Are the lumps, are they dangerous sized lumps?
Yeah. Well, no, it's fine because it's drinkable, so it's fine.
I would say that the soup is drinkable, but the added components aren't, like a garnish. You know, that's what the big lumps of tomato and stuff are, like a condiment.
What you mean? The tomato in a tomato soup is a garnish?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm just saying things. I'm thinking on the fly here. Well, producer George, I think we've put that one to bed. Is there another one?
Okay. Okay. So next up would be if you had one superpower, you're only allowed one. What would it be and why?
The power to move you. Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Thank you for that warm reception, Kevin.
That was yeah. What? Why? Right. Just sorry, George. I will get you. The answer to your question is Wolverine's regenerative thing, so that I wasn't too out of the norm, but I could still live for a very long time and be healthy, so I could see everyone grow up. Now, second question to you: why on earth do you only sing ballads?
Well, the thing is, I can control my voice relatively, and ballads sort of allow for do 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 do. You can climb up and down the scale a little bit, and I think with rock song, I don't have I love Creedence Clearwater Revival is my favorite band, but I'm not very metal, so I'm not very like, you know what I mean? I just don't have that sort of snarl.
You get really excited when you start doing lean on me and start growling down the
That's,
microphone.
oh, I do. Yeah, you're right. I do give it some beans. And at that pub in Weymouth, I was one of the first people to put my suggestions down, and I said Creedence Clearwater Revival. And what song was it? Big wheels keep on turning. And then he goes, okay, I'll put it down for you. And the fucking woman that stepped up first, she sang it. And he goes, yeah, you're on after her. I was going, I don't want someone's fucking dirty cast-offs. So anyway, there was that. And George, to answer your question, I think I would have a flight. I just love traveling. I love being able to get and there's so many times in my youth where I've had to quickly get the fuck out of somewhere. You know, I've had to flee because I just love to be able to just get to work without breaking a leg on a scooter like I normally do. You know what I mean? Just the power of flight is freeing. Go, producer George. What superpower would you have?
I would probably have power over gravity.
Oh. Well, so you can click your fingers and everyone's flying. Everyone's going,
well, I was thinking more, you know, with the power of gravity, you can create black holes. You can control time and space. So you know, it's kind of the
George is in his supervillain era.
Yes, I can't think of how many times I've thought we need a black hole around.
God, I tend to think that whenever I'm in a social situation. Would it be lovely if a black hole suddenly opened up and sucked everyone in? And I suppose with power of gravity, you could also sort of crush your enemies, couldn't you?
When you could fly.
He's pissed all over your thing there, isn't he? He's taking yours and
mine
extras.
was made in whimsy and joy and love. George has come from a place of destruction and hate. Is there any more in there for us, George?
Well, I've got a sort of would you rather. So would you rather speak to animals or speak every language in the world?
Kevin, you start.
Speak every language in the world.
Why?
I don't know. It's an incredibly hard thing to do. I can't say that your average panda is going to have much to fucking say to me as it falls out of a tree, other than
it's going to say. Do you know what a panda's going to say? It's going to say, "Why won't you let me die? I don't want to have sex or eat or live. Please let me die." That's all it's going to say, panda.
Mate, I think you might be onto something there, because I'll send you a video later. All they want to do is die. Just dive out of trees.
I've talked about this before. The panda is an extinct animal that has been, because it looks cute and it's the, you know, for the WWF, yeah, the Wildlife Foundation, not the wrestling. Pandas are poor wrestlers, but they were the logo for the WWF, and they were just a cute animal people love, but they have no will to survive. They don't want to have sex with each other. They don't want to eat anything. They just want to lay there and die. And do you know what, pandas? I get it. I do.
If I hit bamboo every day, all fucking day, I want to die.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So what was the initial question? My panda rage kicked in then, and it very rarely happens.
Do you want to talk to animals, or do you want to talk to everyone in the world? That would have helped a lot on your infamous trip around Europe.
It would have saved me a lot of trouble. Yeah, but I do think my initial thought is to go with animals. But you're right. Well, it's not like they're going to go, finally someone understands us, and it's like be chatty. They're just going to be going like shagging, eat, shagging, eat. You know what I mean? It's not going to help you unless, because you can't give them complicated instructions. Because even if you went, asked a question, you're still going to go, well, I don't understand the premise of questions. I don't understand. You know, it's going to be baffling. So, yeah, maybe every language. Maybe that's the one for me too. That's a good question, George. Good work. In fact, I want some more. This is really fun. Let's keep going. Have you got any more there?
Okay. Yeah, I've got two more. So this is probably the most fun, in my opinion. What is the worst thing on a fry-up?
Now, tread carefully, Kevin, because the internet will have its retribution against us no matter what we say.
A tomato has no fucking place.
It is a tomato. Vegetables in general should be outcast.
Well, no vegetables should be on a fucking fry-up.
Yeah. And I'm going to say the black pudding. What the hell is that? It's like something George's superpower has produced all over my plate. And I made like a little circle of evil.
English cuisine is still sort of based around a surviving post-war.
Is it just? Yeah.
All our best food is from other nations.
Yeah, here's a nice little ration of pig blood. You fucking ugh.
Yummy.
And this is where I'll get controversial, I know, but I don't like fried bread either.
Get to fuck, son.
So what?
You disgust me.
Just have some normal bread that tastes nice. It's easier as well. Oh dear. No, I don't. I think like if you next time you bite into a bit of fried bread, when you take a chunk, it just sort of like dissolves into gross, greasy nothing in your mouth. You know what I mean? And also, here's my most controversial opinion. I would swap the bacon for mashed potatoes.
You don't need you don't need to swap the bacon for potatoes because you've got hash browns on the plate.
Yeah, but they're too solid. I like it.
From a guy who's missing 50% of his teeth, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, but these are hanging on by a thread. This one here is, where is it? How do I point to the right one on the camera?
Infinitely whiter than the other.
Yeah, because it's pretend, and it was a crown, and I've had it in for about 5 years, and I only just remembered last year that the dentist going, we'll need to replace it in 6 months, and I've just still sort of gone, it'll be all right, and I've sort of kept it in. So I like a soft meal. Now I would say mashed potato, sausages. Really, what I want is just sausage and mash 24 hours a day.
Yeah, sausage mash and gravy. Yeah,
that'd be lovely
up there, mate.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So hey, that was great. That's go on in, George. What would you what would you get rid of?
What's my least favorite thing? So I'm actually with you with the tomatoes as Kev's first answer. I also do not like mushrooms or black pudding. So I'm with you on all of that.
Amen.
So what you basically have is a bacon and egg sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like fried bread either.
Good, George.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Just a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mushrooms are the devil's vegetable. They shouldn't be anywhere near anything. You know what I mean?
Do you just you eat like a child, don't you?
What, like
I'm gonna have to
shitting myself.
Well, entirely possible. But I bet you just like chicken nuggets and chips, mash and gravy, peanut butter sandwiches.
Well, to be honest, Kevin, I don't enjoy being
some chocolate-based cereal tucked away somewhere as well, haven't you?
To be honest, Kevin, I don't enjoy being called out like this on my own show.
Meatloaf, mate. You've got to learn some Meatloaf songs.
Well, Kev, I don't want to brag, but hang on. Oh shit! No, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Yeah, but I need to find more stuff in my range. You know what I mean? So I can. What's your beef for this anyway? This is the third time you've brought it up. Do you not like my set? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't. Not anymore because I know it.
Right. Okay. Fine. I'll add a couple things to the.
You're far too talented. Like they appreciated your singing the first. What do you sing first? Oh, it was.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day.
You may have killed the vibe in the rather aggressive little pub at that point.
I did
for a minute or two.
I did.
You brought it back later with your rendition of "Lean on Me." They were buzzing about that, but
yeah,
they were just looking at you like, "It's well." Actually, one of them did scream, "It's 5 o'clock, buddy."
Yeah,
I don't know what he was getting at, but yeah.
I don't enjoy being heckled when I'm trying to entertain the masses. Oh yeah. Well, listen, fellas, that was a nice, fun little episode. Kevin, coming up, we've got some interesting guests. Potentially a guest who I'm not going to tell anyone, the audience, anything else about him, but we have a guest coming up that we have lovingly referred to as Penis Man. So, with any luck, Penis Man will be on the show soon.
Having explained this to my partner, she looked at me like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
A great deal.
You've just gone from this deep and meaningful fucking thing with Drew and Crane and with Drew and
Chelsea.
About their journey and blah blah blah, and now we're talking to Penis Man.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so good, doesn't it? You like 1 minute we're profound and we're talking about these real issues in human life and culture, and the next we're talking to penis man or alien abductee. It's just that's all
I
it's
guess read like the inside of an ADHD adult brain.
They do. That's no coincidence.
No. We
Well,
ought to change this, just to change the title of the show to the ADHD Hour.
yeah, or the ADHD brain. I mean, those are great suggestions if I didn't want my name so badly in the title.
You can tell, producer George. Yours will be even smaller under mine, you poor fucker.
Yeah, George, that's the second time you brought that up as well. Kevin's obviously got beef with. I don't know if you've ever really had a good close look at the logo, George, but Kevin's name is there. it's just very faint underneath mine.
We'll fit yours in on the underline under mine. It'll be fine.
No, it'll just be in Braille. So every now and then you can just be
hidden in white writing.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Like I said, we've got some big episodes coming up. We're always getting bigger and better. If you're listening to this and you enjoy it, please do us a favor and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify. Click that follow button. Leave us a review wherever you are.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, because honestly, those sorts of things genuinely help. That's what propels this from a sort of part-time thing for fun to a full-time career, and it's so beneficial, and we really appreciate it. Huge thanks to producer George, who I think we all agree did a fabulous job considering he was nervous, and this is his first ever time podcasting. So well done, George. Great job.
Thank you.
Great work. Great questions. And
hopefully
Kevin,
I was close enough to the mic for you so that Steve doesn't get irate.
Kevin, I wish I could say that this was a pleasure, but it just wasn't. That's why I've been teeing up your replacement for some time now, and George is going to do a stellar job.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Good luck, George.
All right, boys. Well, thanks very much, and we'll see you next time.
You can come join me on the We Hate Steve Careless podcast in a couple of months.
Hold up.
Yeah, we'll do that.